All right, and welcome. I am Michael, pronouns he, him. I'll be emceeing City of Mist for us tonight if you want to go through and introduce ourselves.
Hello, my name is Ibrahim. I use he, him pronouns. I am going to be playing I keep wanting to say the aspect of Merlin, but that's not what it is. It's the Rift of Merlin, named Cooper Davenport.
I'm Sarah. I am playing Hope Anais, who is the Rift of Pandora. She, her, both of us.
Hello, it's me, Phil. Oh, we've doubled up.
Yeah, because
Damn.
you are coming in twice. Let me see about...
Whoops-a-daisy.
Two Nessas.
I will remove the other one. Remove.
Cool beat.
There we go.
Great.
Don't
Hi,
report.
I'm Nessa. I'm Nessa, she, her. I will be playing Phil, who is the aspect of... I was about to say Merlin. No, that's not it. No, the aspect of the groundhog from Groundhog's Day, who we all know and love and celebrate.
Punxsutawney.
Hi,
Him for both of us.
I'm Steve. I play what the hell is Adam? Who is the Rift of Prometheus? Pretty sure his name was Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Adam Donaldson.
All
It's
right.
been a while, everybody.
It has been about a month. In that time, we have played Xenolanguage, and then a couple things of a Cortex Prime. Cortex Prime taking place in the same world. So, do we want to go over what happened last time? Because it has been a little bit since we've been back with this group of folks.
That would
All
be
I
great.
have a run through that I wrote down because I watched the episode right before this, but I do need 1 second to plug my headphones in.
Alrighty.
Now that Nessa is plugging in headphones and cannot hear us, we can all say nice things about Nessa.
The other headphones are still plugged in.
Oh no.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it. I was going to say that I think that your improv is good. No.
Thank you. All right, give me 10 seconds. I'm going to switch Zooms.
All right. Zoom is being switched.
Why did all of my stuff open in Firefox instead of Chrome? This is annoying.
Because it likes you.
I don't like it for this specific purpose. I want it. I want my Chrome.
I did decide to pick up this thing to try it out because it was fairly cheap.
Oh, what is it?
Have you seen the thing for the
neck massager?
And here's what I think. So I am, even when I was like in good shape, I've always been broader than most people. Like old pictures of me, I used to look at myself and like, why do I look like I'm a slightly different species than other people? Just because. So I think this is built for someone who's just a little smaller than me, like not in necessarily like weight and size, but just like literal size. because it's not bad, but I was like, you saw people going like, oh, and I'm like, that would be nice, but it's a, but not a.
Eh.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, technically I was removed from the meeting, so I
Alright.
can't join on my computer, so we're just gonna power through with the phone.
Oh, it won't let you back in.
Yes.
Oh, I
Oh
don't-
wait, when you got removed, it was like a kick. You're like banned. From
Yeah,
the
I didn't think it
meeting?
was a kick. I didn't hit a
Yep.
thing. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's good. We will power through with the phone.
Okay. The other
And
thing,
now I have
if
a
we need to, I could just start a new meeting and we can pop back in.
We're good.
Surely
I'll
there's a
power
way to unban people from a meeting, right?
potentially.
Okay.
But moving forward, I will be slightly not viewable potentially while I open up my notes really quick. So last I was supposed to say last week, not technically last week. Last time we did this, we had Cooper and Adam as Bill. I guess I should do the thing. Bum ba-dum bum. Detectives in the city, the heart of the city, Sin City, pretending to be people they're not. Bill and Charles, aka Cooper and Adam, from the Bureau of Labor and Standards. They're inspectors and cousins. They tried to pull the wool over the eyes of the people over at that, I don't know, car place where they did welding and fabric shit. But they weren't buying it. Luckily, Adam has a kind heart and came clean with the actual situation. And they were told about the name of our bald suspect. Bald, covered in tattoos suspect. His name? Novak. Or Nowak. Nowak. His name? Nowak. Other name? Unclear. By Nessa's memory. He's a good guy, though. He wouldn't do a murder, let alone be stalking a lady and accidentally leaving his business card at the scene of the crime. And also, he's mute and deaf. What is that? What is it? How does that play into it? You'll find out later. Of course, we have Hope and Phil. They go out to investigate that doctor, the Mending the Broken private clinic with Dr. Selma Perrin, posing as a couple whose name I forget. Dr. Perrin, weird vibes, weird lady vibes. And while Hope is having a weirdly astute session with the doctor, Phil runs to his wife and has her distract the receptionist, so that he can snoop around, where he finds the notes on what's her face,
Martha
Ellis.
Sarah, what did you let
finds-
you let slip something to the therapist?
Oh. I cannot remember what it
Was
was.
it something about your marriage?
Yeah, it was something
Yeah.
like it was where it was like I think you mentioned like your ex or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like he's gonna leave me just like she did.
Yeah.
Mm,
Uh,
keep in mind.
but so Dr. Perrin's note says Martha Ellis might be a banshee. Then he gets caught and they all get booted the fuck out of there. Once we're together, magic shit. We have a vision of Nowak. And it's Christmas themed? Who could it be? Jack Skellington, maybe? No. Probably the ghost of Christmas future. We also find out that Martha Ellis is going to be performing at the Opera House tonight. We finally track down Nowak. There's a big chase scene, and we finally. This is the part where I start to run out a little bit because I didn't get through the full end of the episode. But we chase him down. We have a conversation like normal good people do, and we're like, "Hey, man, what's up with all this?" And he's like, "I cannot communicate with you." We're like, "Okay." So through an elaborate game of burger charades, we do. We find out that he is merely trying to prevent a horrible fate where Miss Ellis sings and it kills a bunch of people. So technically, I think maybe she's been responsible for all the murders. I don't know. Anyway, that's what you missed on Glee.
So I think we ended last time. We were like still in the
Mm-hmm.
in that place that you have this evening, where she is supposed to be performing at the Opera House.
So we
Yes.
all agree that we can't let her sing, right? Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
okay. That was out of character. That wasn't Adam.
Okay.
That was Steve.
Yeah. All right.
Adam's got the deep voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like a bad idea to let her like do her performance as planned if it is going to kill people.
I
Kill
mean,
people. We're gonna let
or-
people kill people.
It's gonna hurt people, make them pass out.
Can't let that happen.
They could hit their heads and then die as a result of that.
Then what do we do to stop it? Like, we gotta inform her that she's like us. Obviously, she hasn't figured it out yet.
Yeah, we need to probably work on that approach though, because we come across the wrong way. She thinks that we're trying to say that she should never sing again. She takes it personal. Maybe she uses her banshee powers on us.
Oh, Michael, by the way, I have a question.
Yes.
Out of character. I shifted into the Pythos persona at the end of the last session. Am I back to normal now at this point, you think? Or am I still in my
Remind me,
Pythos?
you shifted.
I shifted into like when I opened the jar, I shifted into Pythos persona to stop Nowak.
Oh, you're probably back at this point.
Can't let her do it. Wait, why don't we just talk to her? Why not that?
Well, we should probably just try telling her the truth. Every time we've tried to lie lately, it just hasn't worked.
Yeah, we're on a real cold streak as far as lies are concerned, huh?
Yeah,
We
we're bad at this.
Yeah, we should probably just talk to her. I think if we just talk to her, this would all
We
work
need a
out.
plan B though. We need a plan B because what happens if she doesn't believe us? Or what if she knows and she's gonna sing anyway because she wants to kill everybody?
Well, then I knock her ass out.
That's a pretty good plan B. Do we need a plan C?
Well,
No,
what
I
do we
think that's
do
good.
after we knock her out? That's the follow up.
I mean, there's a river.
We're not throwing
We
her
are
in the river.
killing her.
Can we lock her up someplace? Do we have a soundproof anything? Anywhere that's maybe an old building, lots of lead.
All right, let's just get back to the club and talk to her.
She's not at the club. She's at the opera house tonight.
All right, let's go get to the opera house and talk to her then.
Yeah, let's good plan. Shadow Man, do the car.
He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Phil, Shadow Man. Let's go.
Shadow Man is indisposed.
I know she's not here at the moment.
Let's for the sake of argument, let's just pretend we get in the car and
Drive.
And I
Shadow
like
Man.
the idea that we're just waiting in the car for Phil. Like we don't know how to make it go. We're like, I know how to drive. I don't know how to.
It
Shadow
doesn't
magic.
work outside of the shadow magic.
What kind
Okay.
of plans do you have this weekend?
Probably fighting. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I'm
What
gonna trick
about
some
you?
nuns.
Okay, we're.
What did you just say?
What?
Running a scheme with some nuns.
Are you running the scheme on the nuns or
With some
the
nuns against other nuns.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
That just got even more complicated than it needed to be.
I
Yeah,
can't. So I'm not sure how to judge that because, like, if it was against nuns, I'd be saying that's bad in the eyes of God. But if it's with nuns, it's good in the eyes of God. So maybe you just evened out.
Yeah, it's more like a like a sectarian kind of thing, like taking advantage of the, they don't like each other. The archdiocese over the east side doesn't like the archdiocese over the west.
Is there a Catholic turf war going on?
Turf war, but for like the souls of their constituents. So
Is there more than one heaven? Because I feel like everyone's getting in one heaven.
it's one heaven, but you want to be the person to bring people to heaven.
Listen, like, we all
Like a
know that
pyramid
there's
scheme.
more than one heaven. Like, I have a Greek god inside of me, and Merlin is, like, I mean,
I don't think I get to go to a heaven.
Yes,
I'm
but there's
pretty
only
sure.
one.
Yeah, I was.
But
I
there's
think I
only
go to,
one
like, a
Catholic
grassy
heaven,
field.
Adam. Only one Catholic heaven. Okay, they're all Catholic. They're all going to the one Catholic heaven.
yeah,
Yeah,
then
we're all good Catholics here in this city, in this group.
I'm not Catholic.
Sorry,
No.
I was.
Noak's just sort
You
of looking
drink
at all
like
of you with
one.
big eyes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Hey, I don't know if you're saved or not, but if you want to be saved by the Western Archdiocese, come over this Sunday.
Coop,
We're doing a
he's
mass
deaf.
baptism.
I
Oh,
can't
right.
hear a word you're saying.
I do the. I write. No, he can't read, can he? I do a pictogram of somebody being dunked in water and like a thumbs up.
Does he think we're trying to drown him? Hey, Phil, we've been waiting for you. The car, like, make car move.
Okay. Also, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
hear you.
Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I'll teleport us where we want to go. The Opera House.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Opera House itself, by the time you get there, you got like a ton of people that are starting to make their way in.
Ooh, not good.
And
right.
there's a very excited looking crowd of pretty rich people who are outside milling about, a bunch of people going in. The actual concert is within about a half an hour.
Why is everyone coming to see this
Well,
sad lady?
Well, she used to be pretty famous. She's not really sad. She just it's like her comeback. So people are typically excited for her comeback.
Also, like, I don't mean to, I don't mean to assume, but I think it's better when an opera lady is sad. It's like a mime, you want them to be kind of sad.
Uh,
I don't know about that, but so which one of you two magicies are gonna get us in there?
Uh,
I mean,
rock, paper, scissors.
What hope?
Nothing. Never mind. The magic's fine. The magic will work.
I mean, we could also just try to like go around back. If I don't know where the stage entrance is, but I assume it's just like around the back of here.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sure
we
there's
could just tell them.
security.
We could just tell them the truth. We're hired security for Miss Ellis.
That might work
Technically-
better. I feel like the more complicated our plans get, there's like a dark god that prevents us from seeing success, even when it would be very funny.
Yeah.
All right, go to the back then. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Hey
Going
there,
around back, looking for a
alright.
back exit.
Hey there, fellas.
All right. So are you bringing Noak with you, or is Noak staying back at the?
No, I would just leave Noak.
Yeah, I
That's the
don't.
thing.
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
think
we-
that would help us. I think that would probably harm us.
He's deaf.
Yeah.
So probably,
He's hard
probably
to communicate with.
Yeah. And he's deaf.
He
So
would be doing his own thing. He has
Want
his
less
own
death?
agenda.
And also, he's technically a wanted criminal for stalking the lady we're about to go see.
That would look very bad if we try to say we're security and we come in with our stalker.
Yeah.
I've discovered.
So we're like,
that's
don't
true.
worry, we found him, Miss Ellis.
Here he is.
Yeah,
Bringing
we're
him
gonna
to
bring
you.
him to Miss Ellis so she can
Oh.
dispatch him.
I just thought of something. We're not gonna get paid for this.
Oh,
How come?
definitely not.
Well, because
Yeah.
we're supposed to find the guy and like keep Miss Ellis safe, and now we're forcing her to retire. Like, we ain't getting paid.
I mean,
We all keep Miss Ellis safe by making sure
Yes.
she doesn't kill people and get in more trouble. Okay? We are
Sure.
in scheme of things.
I like where your
keeping
head's
her
at.
safe.
I really do like where your head's at. I think that if we just spin it a little bit, maybe we
If we-
start with we found the guy, get the payment,
Sammy
and
sees it.
then tell her don't do that.
Sammy sees you come in. Hey guys, hey, how's it going?
Good.
You,
Hey.
taking care of our
Sit.
problem?
Sammy, you work here
Yeah.
too?
I'm a manager.
At the Opera House too?
Tonight's. Okay, the manager's for the artist, not the Opera House.
Okay, yeah. Oh shit.
Tonight's gonna make me as well.
Mm.
Sammy, would it be possible for us to speak to Martha in private for a bit?
I don't know. She's real busy. I mean, she's getting ready. She's going through all of her stuff. Like,
I know,
she
but
needs-
this is very important for tonight, and she'll want to know.
go ahead and roll convince. It's like because right now Sammy is gonna be real on.
Hold on, let me get my
defense about that.
Lock this up. All right, I have manipulation.
Is that added to?
Hyper awareness. Let's put that one down. And you said which one did you say move?
It's convince.
Convince. Let's see. Okay. Execute move.
Okay, we're gonna add shifty to that. You're still anxious.
But I have to add one plus modifier.
Hmm?
You added them. All right. Right. And confirm.
Oof.
Oh,
Ooh, what is it?
Oof.
Oy.
yeah. There's just a moment where he's just like, "Look, she's got to get her stuff ready." And the thing is, she cannot screw up tonight. She messed up last time, and like the crowd went kind of crazy. She lives or dies off it tonight, so we can't have you back there. You can talk to her afterwards, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Sammy, I'm so sorry to do this, but we didn't want to alarm you, but we actually found the stalker.
There's just a moment where he just goes, "Oh, do this real quick. Well, since what you rolled, Sarah, what is one of your characters' greatest pains?"
There was a mission for Project Cicada that she went on where she had to kill a guy basically without him knowing, and but at the time like she thought it was gonna be like a clean cut thing. He was with his daughter.
Okay.
And it's not one of those things where like that can be tracked, but it's still like it hangs under that she kind of ruined this kid's life.
Okay. Yeah. So what were you saying, Ibrahim? Sorry. Just realized it's a hard move.
Yeah, no problem. I was just trying to butter Sammy up. I've been like, we actually, I didn't want to alarm you before the show, but we actually did find the stalker. If we were just kind of looking to speak with her just about some of the details there because we found him. We've got him. We just want to confirm some details, make sure we don't have the wrong guy before we turn him over to the authorities.
I'm going to ask you for a second. Keep in mind her mental state. Keep in mind how important tonight is. Do you think that is going to help her when she's singing in about 15 minutes?
I think that knowing that her stalker is safely under custody would be a huge load off of her mind.
Is he safely under custody?
Yes, he is.
Then we can wait.
Well, you know what, guys? That's we'll talk to her after. Why don't we go see the show?
He
kind of goes
questioning.
He pulls out some comps. He goes, "Yeah, I got a couple comps, and they're in the back, but I can get you."
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Team, are we sure that we don't want to just give him a little 1-2?
No, we might. No, we're not gonna knock him out.
Okay, all right.
Not right now. There's too many people around.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Good instincts, though, Coop. Good instincts.
Is there Coop's gonna or not Coop's? Adam is gonna look for something. He's looking for like one of those like emergency exit maps. They might not exist in the 20s, but he's looking
there's a basic like fire exit thing in there.
Yeah, he's trying to like figure out which wall he could go through to get into her dressing room.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Let's go. Go ahead, make an investigate roll.
Oh God. I don't know that I got anything that helps with that investigate. Maybe people watching? Sure, I'll add it. If you don't think so, you could Take it away. I don't care. I send it over to you.
Okay.
This could be a bad roll.
Oh, that should wait a minute. That should be 1.
I believe
Bad
in you.
old timey maps.
1.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right.
Fingers
So-
crossed. Everyone pray.
Oh, I
Oh.
got an 8.
All right.
Yeah.
And then the MC can choose one complication.
What is
but yeah.
what is your greatest pain?
Oof. Greatest pain. I'd say it's probably the fact that he should have been the world champion in boxing, but because of his decision not to take a fall, ruining his career. Like the ramifications of that and the fallout of that. The greatest
Alright.
pain he has is he should have been champ, and he never has been.
All right.
Mm.
All right. What do you want to do with your? Yeah. So one clue is you're going through, and what you can basically see is you see roughly like where you need to go through to get to the dressing room, because there are exits that will lead that way. There are a couple there's not really guards as such, but you do have ushers and things around.
All right, guys, come here.
Mhm.
This wall. The other side is the dressing room. Now, there's too many people for me to just bust through the wall. I could Kool-Aid man this shit, but it's not gonna be good. That's a reference that no one understands, but yeah.
In about 40 years.
About
That'll
40
make
years.
sense.
So
Phil
Uh,
nods.
can one of you two, he's pointing to Merlin and Phil, get us through this wall without taking the wall down?
There are
'Cause
doors.
you know how I am.
Like,
I'm big.
No, there are doors you can take to get that way. You
Oh.
don't have to go through a wall. Like, there are doors that will, emergency doors that will lead from the lobby.
So do we just need to
into the
not
lobby.
be
It's
watched
just not.
right now?
The thing is
Ah.
what you've done is you've sort of checked out the way, and we'll also give you you know the way, and you also check to see who's got their eye on it. There's a couple ushers and such that are in that area, but there's not security specifically standing there.
Hey, Phil, are your kids around?
Yeah. They can
Yes.
cover me.
Well, do you think they can make some mischief and draw them away so we can sneak even though I'm big?
I mean, I am pretty out of shadow magic. Still good at teleporting, but
Oh, well, then, all
Can
right.
I,
I could try
I'm
to
out of
see the
ideas. You
future
guys
that
do
they
something.
will.
Can I just set off some fireworks at the opening to the out where this alley or whatever that we're in goes over towards the front?
Basically, so you're inside the lobby now. So sort of
We're inside the lobby now.
on the opposite side, so that you can go through the door that'll take you there.
Yeah. Just in the opposite corner, just
Yeah, sounds
set
like,
off some
Drop a
fireworks.
cherry
I want to
bomb.
do magic about it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm gonna do some magic to fix this.
That's
when Merlin
it's
does
got to work
magic.
one of these days.
Go ahead, and I think here the easiest thing to do.
Is it change the game?
I don't know, because change the game gives you power to create story. I mean, you can do it to create some story tags. Go ahead and roll for your magic. Give yourself allies an advantage roll plus power.
Okay, so I'm using cast a magic spell, I'm using deflect and dazzle, but I think that works. I don't think anything else really applies, so I think that's it. So we're gonna do that. Oakley dokley.
Yes!
All right,
How good is it? I can't see.
9.
Oh, thank God.
all right.
You
get
get
two
2 juice.
So
Yes.
yeah, basically what you're probably doing is creating a story tag, the thing, and then also give a reduce a status. Maybe you just want to give everyone there distracted.
Yeah,
that'll be
I
enough to
would-
let you
distracted
all
works.
rush through that door without anybody noticing.
distracted works for me.
All right. Yeah, so you do the fireworks. You can basically create the fireworks. That and the distracted. Everybody else there is kind of confused and such as y'all go through the door, open it up. Your heads. I will say, Adam, are you leading the way?
Yeah, because I'm the one that knows the direction.
It's locked in this direction, but you're big enough that we'll just say you kind of just like they're gonna need to repair that. But there's also a bunch of
the handle.
There's also a bunch of just kind of going off all of a sudden, so nobody kind of notices you slam it hard enough that it breaks. And then y'all are in that backstage area, and as you're going by, you're not seeing anybody until you see Cyrus sort of just like hanging outside of her dressing room. And inside, like on the way there, you can kind of hear this. You just hear like vocal warm ups happening.
Whoop.
Your meanie mumbling mice. And Cyrus is kind of waiting outside.
Right.
All right, Cyrus is kind of a problem. Not a problem for me, but kind of a problem.
Okay.
We want to try magic first and then fist second.
Phil, we're on a roll. I mean, my magic worked, so maybe yours will too.
Yeah, do your thing.
Okay. Michael, do you think I'd be able to show someone a vision?
You have shadow magic?
No, this would be under my because I mean the visions I usually do via shadow, but like I feel like there are definitely some that only I see. I'd like to show someone the like something that like is just in their brain.
Using like this divination, spring versus
shadow.
winter?
Yeah.
Yeah, because most of your Shadow Master stuff is mostly burnt out right now. You might be able to show him a divination of the future. What are you looking at doing?
I want to show him the day that he's gonna die.
Oh Jesus! Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead and make that roll. that's.
I mean, given how today's gonna go, it could be today.
That strikes me as probably hit somewhere something with all you've got. You're basically trying to get him to like basically have that fuck him up pretty badly.
Yep.
It sounds like you're probably hitting him with all you got with it, is my guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Shadows of the Future, and I think I'm also just gonna do Undetectable, so that way he's not like Phil is a wizard.
Well, yeah, that's it need to be you. But yeah.
Well, even then, like even when they see our magical stuff, they forget it within minutes, right?
Usually, yeah, because like, basically the mist will make it so that people don't know this.
Yeah, can I include it anyway, just in case there's somebody watching us who is of the mist?
Actually, no. We'll say not on that one because like, what was your thing again?
Okay. It's just like visions, shadowy visions in the head of the future.
No, but the one that you wanted to use for it.
Undetectable, which is like when I do things.
I don't think I don't think that will matter so much because you're walking towards them. Okay. The fact that it's undetectable doesn't make a difference because you're just basically shooting this image into his head of when he'll die.
All right.
Which
okay, and the future can change, I guess, is the downside. Or actually, is it a downside in this one?
Oh yeah, if you want to take that as a downside, that gives you lets you mark the thing. It lets you mark the back of it. So if you want to take that as a thing where it's a little risky, it'll help you basically make that basically turns into experience.
I'm just gonna do it as is. We need to see how we're rolling tonight.
Okay.
Everyone else is rolling good. What if I'm something?
No! Wow!
Right. Natural 12!
Yeah!
Uh-oh. This means we're all going to roll terribly in like 6 hours.
To get them good, if you want to take him out completely, that you get them good, we'll do that one. To control the collateral damage could be, does this fuck him up forever, or is this going to go away? Like, I don't know how you want to do it, but this...
This is, I think Phil can like see the winding river of the future a little bit, and he's like, whatever is happening right now that we're preventing, he will die tonight, based off of what Martha's about to do. Like, I know she just weakens them, but like maybe he gets weakened and falls down some stairs or something. Uh, but like I just like let the shadows come to him and show him what will be tonight, and he'll be fine, but he needs to go sleep for 12 hours.
Yeah, when that happens, he's like, ah, I can't. He starts screaming, and you hear the stuff like, and he's starting to run away. Like, not he doesn't even see all of you as he runs past you. Like, he's not even sort of paying attention. He runs past you, and you hear the vocal warm up stop.
What did you? Whatever. Go get in
Go,
door.
go.
Go. No. Uh, do you want me to just? Is the door locked?
No.
No. Just open the door, fling it open, and the four of us go in.
She's sitting there, and she's got like a holdout gun. Like you
Whoa.
can actually see her dress. She had it kind of. There's like a slit that goes up it, had on her thigh, and that is still a little disheveled. As she sort of pulled it out because she heard the scream, she's like,
Whoa.
"Is he
You're
here?
okay?
Is he here?"
No, he's apprehended. We got him.
We took care of him. We took care
We
of him.
got him.
What was that? What was
Cyrus is having an issue.
Cyrus
Yeah.
had a
yes.
meltdown.
Cyrus had like ran away. He seemed upset.
Yeah.
I don't
It was
know.
probably clams. It was probably bad clams or
Always
something.
clams. Always clams. Yeah.
Okay, she's not looking at y'all very suspiciously. Because that doesn't seem to cover for someone screaming like that and then not being there.
Look. Cyrus aside, we have something to talk to you about.
She just goes, and then like she's got the gun kind of. It's no longer completely up. It's like about a 45-degree angle. She just like, what happened to Cyrus?
I showed him something.
At which point she just sort of looks at you, eyes a bit wide. She goes, "You showed him something."
Mm-hmm.
Can we put the gun down?
She backs up a little bit. She's like, "What did you show him?"
I showed him what's going to happen later tonight.
And what's that going to be?
Well, you do your thing. And I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes when you do your thing, something strange happens. I think while I'm talking, like there's like a little wisp of black smoke. And sometimes when something strange happens, there's collateral.
Eyes sort of wide as she's looking at the four of you. And Steve, she kind of locks eyes with you. And then softly starts to sing. And there's just this moment where you feel yourself struck fairly hard. Like the quick thing of seeing, it's like things are ripping through your head. You're seeing all of the things that what your life should have been, what it could have been if you'd taken that thing, if you'd been able to become that major contender. So here's the thing: either you're going to take emotionally overwhelmed 4. Now you can do 2 things. Anytime you take a status, because I don't think we've actually used this yet, you can roll face danger to try to fend it off. The other possibility, this is tied to, because this one's tied to one of your themes, so you could mark crack or fade to let it go of the pain and avoid the status, and that theme starts to leave you essentially, like you're getting one more step towards it going away.
So I could click a fade on my defining event.
Yeah, and if you ever get all those are what three things
Yeah.
fade, if that ever fills up, then you lose that and it gets replaced with something else.
Okay. I think I'm gonna click a fade on that to avoid this.
Okay. What is it about you that you? How are you able to let this one go? Because everything about you, what you could be, was there. You see what your life could have been. You see happiness. You see your wife like thrilled to be with you. Everything going great, traveling the world. What is it that lets you actually let it go?
I think so. Hope, is your box visible?
Aha. But
Oh God. I think I wear it like you can kind of see like the outline of it in like the hip of my I keep it in like the belt, the hip of my pants. You can kind of see the outline of it, but it's not like visible.
I think Adam, as all this is going on, I think he looks at Hope, then looks at the box and realizes that what has happened was meant to happen because at some point he may have to save Hope.
Okay. There's just this moment where she's like her singing career stops. In that moment, is she just looking at you? Seems kind of concerned. What do you all do?
Oh God, I'm dreading rolling. Oh God. All right, I think I am going to do go toe to toe. Predict the foe's next move, hyper awareness, hand-to-hand combat, great reflexes. All right. Let's try this.
Just are you describe what are you doing?
I am going to I'm gonna grab her by the throat. Like I'm going to I'm going to try to sucker punch her first and then grab her by the throat and just kind of keep her from singing. And I'm pushing right there all right. I can't see.
You got a 10.
Nice.
All right. So here's the
Yeah.
thing. So you punch her. Now she's got kind of a glass jaw.
Mm-hmm.
As you punch her, she sort of she completely folds. You kind of grab her throat. The thing is, while you're holding her there is now standing in her place Martha with her hair kind of up and almost floating as if it's in the wind. She's wearing sort of like a torn, disheveled dress, and she's got this greenish, translucent thing to her. So at this point, you are her actual body itself is fading out of your hands as she, the banshee of her is just sort of looking at all of you. You feel the smell of the swamp and such. Some of you saw earlier when you kind of look through the mists. You're sort of smelling that around you now. The whole place in here sort of feels a little more damp.
I
Phil,
think
can you shadow magic this?
I don't think Phil has their shadow magic right now.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't have shadow magic right now.
Oh, great.
What is
Adam is just gonna try. He's now in the boxing stance. He's ready to box this a ghost. He's
You're gonna box.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's gonna throw hands at this thing. Hopefully it works.
You better roll great. I swear to God, you better roll great.
he's boxing. That cool, Michael?
Yep, make a roll. You come forward. Actually, before you roll, so you come forward, you throw some punches. It goes straight through her. She's no longer corporeal. And as the rest of you are sort of watching this happen, she starts this wail, this screech that seems to come up from your very soul. At this point, all of you are going to take, because when she is in her incorporeal form, everyone is affected as if she is singing about his or her personal pain. You're all going to take emotionally overwhelmed 4. You can face danger. Basically, you roll to avoid an incoming hit, endure harm, or resist malign influence, or hold it together. You roll plus your power. On a 10 plus, you fend off the effect and take no status at all. At a 7 to 9, you take it, but with a -1 tier. On a miss, you take the full status. So I'm going to pee real quick if you want to put your stuff together, as this scream is kind of hitting all of you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Facing danger.
Oh wait, so we don't have to take emotionally overwhelmed yet, or we do?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It seems like we're gonna need the magic man to handle this one.
Magic, man.
Magic man.
I did one spell that worked, and it was causing fireworks.
Well, you're gonna do another one, and it's gonna work. I have faith in
Okay,
Ibrahim right now.
thank you. This faith will definitely not result in a very funny
I'm
failure.
spirit finger good vibes.
Spirit finger, good vibes.
I believe in you, Merlin.
Well, we
Can I
gotta
call Arthur? Can Arthur come help? Can Arthur fight the ghost?
Arthur, come pick me up.
Arthur,
we need Excalibur
My liege,
to slice
my
it in half.
liege.
my liege, please. We need your magic sword to fight
All
this
right.
ghost. Adam tried to punch her; it didn't work.
Guys, I proved somebody's.
All right.
Okay,
see.
what can
Oh,
I
I
even?
think
I
that's
don't
me.
think I have any things to use to help with
Whatever
this.
power might make the dodge won't work, so I would take that down by 1. I forgot, didn't look at that part.
Oh, it's
yeah,
an
you-
8.
So
same.
you're gonna take a minus. Unbreakable skin won't either, but that'll bring it down to 7. Yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
you take what did I say?
Okay.
-3.
I have a question,
Hmm.
Michael.
Yeah.
Lost in a crowd is one of my
Will not help you here. This is all about your personal pain coming to you. So,
Alright.
Steve, you'll take
Would
emotionally
would
overwhelmed
hyper-awareness?
3. You're
Emotionally
looking at stuff
overwhelmed.
that could actually stop you from your personal pain coming a thing.
So cast a magic spell would also similarly do nothing.
Nope.
Shadow teleport potentially. Could I be like teleporting out of the way, or like teleporting to this exact same spot, but in 10 seconds?
You're still gonna hear it. So
Can I talk my way out of this emotional pain?
No.
No, I can't like
Nope.
convince the magic waves of her sound.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
Phil, you'll take
Payne for the 12 with a
Aaron.
natural 2.
Yeah, you'll take the emotionally overwhelmed 4. Or wait a minute, I'm actually gonna say hyper awareness is not gonna help you here.
Okay.
Like that may be a
Woof.
problem.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not getting any of them.
No, you get some of them, but not the the hyper awareness is going to be I think a bad thing in this case.
But, should I take it off then and start again?
Sure, I think I hit a thing that I don't know. I don't know what pops back to you
All right.
on one of those rolls.
All right. There you go.
All right, and Nessa. Oh yeah, you took full.
I rolled.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
Yeah,
Remember?
you took full status. So
Yep.
she starts to sing, and all of you, like, you just sort of feel all of your life's failures, everything else. We'll say, since we haven't gotten it already from y'all, for Phil and Cooper, what would you see as your kind of the greatest pain, the thing that she would be singing to?
I think for Cooper, it would really be like that sense that he's had all these various identities. He goes through them like he goes through toilet paper, but he doesn't actually have anything of his own. And it's just like him alone at the end of the day in a shitty hotel.
Yeah, you see that hits you hard. And for Phil,
I think when my wife left.
Right, Flo?
I thought she hasn't left yet, or did she? And you've created a thing around it. 'Cause we
Yeah, I
went-
have Phyllis now.
Oh, your first wife left.
Yep. Well, the first wife was also Phyllis. This is new Phyllis.
Is New Phyllis
Phyllis
real,
won,
or is
though.
New Phyllis part of your magic?
She
Or
was
do you not
originally
know
part
yet?
of my magic. I think Phil is aware that like she's not supposed to have a job. But like all of a sudden one day I was like, oh, you're doing stuff when I'm not here, huh?
Oh,
Well, I love you so much.
Nessa, if you have an
So-
opportunity, or I can probably send you the PDF. Have you ever read Alan Moore's Swamp Thing?
Nope.
Okay, I will send you my Blue Heaven. It's where Swamp Thing tries to create his own world and put his own love and such in there, but it's all part of him. I think you'll find it interesting to think about for this
Okay.
character. Yeah, so that strikes all of you as she's singing. You almost see like She doesn't become. I mean, she's still sort of translucent, but she becomes much like almost like taller, straighter. She's like taking up a bit more space as she sort of floats in the air, and then her eyes are almost looking past everyone through to where the audience is waiting for her.
Oh,
Magic Man. Banisher.
I am going to try. Oh wait, can I do that? Is that going to hurt me? Or am I working against my status?
No, so the status will make it more difficult because you are emotionally overwhelmed, but you can still try.
I want to try and pull upon my memories of like my brief time in like that like Avalon field when I was talking to Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to try and summon that like feeling of the magic coming through me when I was there and just try to send her away.
Okay, so what do you want to start off with a change of the game to try to use that to give yourself power from there, and then possibly use it while she starts to go towards where the audience is, and then do a toe to toe?
Yeah, the change of the game could help offset this horrible
Okay.
debuff.
So if you want to do change the game,
Um, ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. So I think specifically I'm trying to remember the feeling of the fog rolling over the lake.
okay. And remember,
Um,
if anybody has the help or hurt with Cooper, you can actually help Coop and give it +1.
I have a help with Cooper, I think.
Maybe you just
Let me
tell us
see.
what you do while Coop's kind of like remembering that little bit of Avalon in.
I actually have no help with Coop.
I
got-
have. Go ahead.
I also have help, but Steve, it makes more sense for you.
I have help. I think Adam, like after his punches don't work, and then like this overwhelming charge, he's like, "Come on, Magic Man, use your magic. It's up
I
to
like
you
your
now.
words, Magic Man.
Come
You
on,
got
Magic
this.
Man.
You got this.
Uh,
I've seen you do incredible things. Let's go. Banish this
I've got
bitch."
cast a magic spell and conjure heavy fog, and I can't think of anything else that would work.
God.
Opportunist doesn't seem right. Okay.
The other
Let's see. Change the game.
Was it the other possibility? Yeah, because you could do a stop holding back, which is a pretty huge thing. When you use your powers in a new, never before seen way, tell the MC what you hope to achieve. The MC will tell you the sacrifice it'll take from you. Then you roll plus logos. Which how many logos do you have? Themes.
Logos.
Your
Wait.
your regular self.
Do I? Wait, hold on.
No,
Something must be wrong then,
logos
because
is how many
all
magic
4
you
of these
have.
look like.
Logos is how many are with magic, because you have some will be logos, some should be.
I
Did
thought
they
Mythos
change
was-
the
I thought
colors on
Mythos
it?
was magic.
Yeah, when they did that last update, they changed the colors to all the same, which is
Oh.
dumb.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it used to be
Yeah.
purple.
yeah, your
I
adapt-
don't
You only have
know how many
one.
logos I have.
You have
Is it?
two.
I think it's only.
Because
I have
your
2?
your possession
Oh, no, wait,
your
you-
possession's magic, right? Better old Kane,
I think so.
or
Yeah.
no? I think you got adaptation.
Adaptation
I think you got the
and
one.
okay, just the one.
Yeah, so I say if you want to do that, it would just be roll +1. That's something if you wanted to do, it would be I would say significant. It'd be marks in a 7 to 9. You mark 1 fade and crack and burn all the power tags on that theme. On a plus, and then you get to do whatever you want. On a 10+, mark fade or crack on 1 theme. Doesn't have to be on that one, or yeah, it actually doesn't have to
Okay.
be on that one. Or it has to be on one of your logos though. On a 6
I'll
or
take a
less,
big
you pay the
swing.
price, but you also lose control of your powers or fail to use them as planned. So yeah, if you want,
No, I'll take a big swing.
you could roll.
What was that again?
The sacrifice is there. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to approve all on that. If you want to like not roll that. So if you want to change the game or stop holding back,
Okay.
what it allows you to use it like in a new way. I'm also going to give you a +2 for here. I'll put this here. +2 for Camelot on Earth.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you that bonus from the stuff you saw earlier, which will you have the emotionally overwhelmed, so that'll be part of it. But if you want to go ahead and make
Okay.
your roll.
Yeah, I don't see stop holding back, so should I just roll change the game?
It is in special moves.
Oh, it's in special moves.
Wait, no,
Gotcha.
not that one. Stop holding back. If you core moves, special moves.
Gotcha. Okay. And
We're
this
learning.
this is significant, not no return.
And yeah, this thing could actually, so this thing could actually like completely like banish her, like do the stuff that you want.
Yeah. Is it bad to put a banshee in Camelot? I don't know. It's probably fine. They can take care of it. They got it.
They got magic swords and shit over there.
Yeah, they probably enjoy the challenge, you know? All right.
So let me see.
Oh,
I
finally
don't
a
want that to be
worthy
a
challenge.
minus. I want that to be a plus.
I think it went up. Yeah, it just went up to bonus 4.
Okay. And then also your
Oh, and then my 1 logos.
oh, so yeah, here, let's get rid of these. So I'm gonna get rid of these.
Okay.
I'm gonna confirm. So your 1 logos and also your emotionally overwhelmed need to go on there.
Okay. So should I just put in a custom modifier for
Yeah, we're gonna
that's
say if you
plus
go
1
Cooper,
and then
if you
minus
go
4?
Stop holding back.
Yep.
Significant. I don't know whether
Mm-hmm.
there's 2 significants. If you hit execute move,
Yeah.
custom modifier, put in -3 because it's gonna be
Gotcha.
your emotionally overwhelmed plus those. I don't know why that one wasn't showing up, or maybe you have to click on your emotionally overwhelmed.
Maybe, but I didn't see it in my my things. But okay, I
Where
got
do you-
it.
Oh yeah, you put under your statuses.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those go under statuses, which might show up there.
Okay. Well, I have the -3, so I'm
Okay.
gonna roll with that. Fingers crossed, y'all.
Oh!
Oh,
Incredible.
2.
Okay. Describe what you were trying to do, like what it looks like to us.
I summon fog. I think fog starts to like trickle out of my suit and out of my cane, out of my mouth and eyes as I try to hold on to the feeling that I felt when I saw Arthur. And I think that like this fog starts to roll off me and coil off of my body as I try to make it envelop her and take her away.
So as this happens, like you see it kind of like open up a little bit, and there is Camelot kind of right beyond it, and you see like the group of people out there in the field, and then Arthur is there as he turns, not quite seeing what it is yet, because all he can see right now is the Banshee, as he pulls a sword, like appears in his hand, and there's like a crack of lightning, and then suddenly it just the thing slams shut. It is mark a fade or crack, and then burn all the power tags on your wizard theme for right now.
Ooh,
Damn.
no more magic.
And she immediately just like heads forward through the wall and out onto the stage.
Oh god.
Fuck. What do we do now? Both of the magic people are done.
Oh god. Oh god.
She broke my magic.
There-
Wait, why can't I turn the
the only
card?
the only thing we can do is get everyone out of the theater.
Michael,
Yep.
I got this.
if I try to do not holding back, does that negate or somehow get around being burnt out?
The thing is, your thing isn't burnout. You've just lost 1 tag. The stop holding back
Yeah.
could do some stuff here, like. So you want to show it in a different way than you have before, doing something big. This one also would be a significant one, so it could mark a fade or crack on there, and then also burn out all of your tags, depending.
I mean, worst case scenario, then we have to move everyone after the fact.
All right, are you all running
I
in?
could
Running onto
I
the
could
stage?
open the jar. I could open the jar.
I mean, I don't know if we should be doing that yet, Hope.
Sarah's also the only one who's
Kind of
not. Wait, no, who's the only one who's not like currently? Yeah, Sarah's also the only one right now who's not emotionally
Yeah.
overwhelmed.
We're opening the jar. Okay.
Okay, that's
So
fair.
are you stop holding back? Are you doing something you've never done
Oh,
before?
God.
Yeah.
With it, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do stop
I
holding
miss
back.
my wife, Hope. I miss her a lot.
I know. Fuck.
How many
All right.
logos themes do you have? How many?
I have two and two.
All right, so yeah, you'll be rolling at a +2.
Okay, so stop holding back. Where are you? Okay,
So yeah, it's just your logos. You don't add anything else.
Stop holding back. Execute move +2.
And what is it? What is it you're trying to do?
So I'm going to run out into the stage. And basically I'm going so when I become like the Pythos persona, like I basically it's like you're summoning the chaos of the world. So it's like it's not magic necessarily, but it looks like it's a monster. So I want to like give up the vibe of a monster. So if I'm like out there Godzillaing or just trying like to like tear through the audience and start attacking people willy-nilly, just kind of like letting the monster take over.
Oh, so you're attacking the audience to get them to flee?
Yeah.
All right.
We're so good at this.
We are great.
Yay!
We're the good guys. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
10.
Great.
So go ahead and mark one fade on that on one of your logos themes.
Logos.
Or
Okay.
mythos themes. Sorry, one of your mythos ones.
Mythos are the normal ones, right?
No, mythos are the
No, the magic.
magic ones. Oh no, you roll plus logos. Sorry.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't matter for you. Yeah, mark them on one of the logos. That's showing you on your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Ibrahim, actually, don't go back. Burn out the ones on one of your logos, and then mark fade and crack on one of your logos themes, not your mythos themes, because this is partly.
Okay.
Yeah, because now that I see it, it's kind of like turning yourself over to that part of you, to the mythos part, which can damage the real world part of you.
Okie dokie.
All right, so Sarah, if you want to explain what it looks like.
I open the jar, I take a big swig, and it's like the clouds of smoke surrounding me, and then it's like you guys just see the smoke like running down the hall toward the stage. I run from the wings. I imagine, and I imagine the curtain already open, or is the curtain like shut?
Curtain. The curtain. Like, when someone saw her coming in, they're starting to open it because they saw her come through the wall. Someone like didn't quite take yet that she's not normal.
I take the curtains and I rip them down. So I just like take the curtains, I'm ripping the entire the curtains down. All of the fly stuff is like coming down with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I just like leap into the crowd and just start going batshit.
Okay, and like not.
And you look like a
hurting
monster?
people, or are you just getting them to run?
Like a humanoid monster. Like I'm hurting people and I'm kind of running and I'm like just like tacking. I'm just like kind of throwing people to the sides, left and right. Again, think like a humanoid monster, Mr. Hyde type of thing.
Okay, so you're hurting or herding? I couldn't. I didn't. Which way? Because are you throwing old people? Because realize we're at an opera. It's for jazz. It's gonna be mostly old people.
I think. Okay, no. Back up. I think I'm like. I tear the thing down, and then I'm like roaring. I'm trying to scare people out of the audience, and if they are old, they will
A lot of them are.
They'll be running, and I start like. Maybe I'm tearing into the band. I don't know. I'm
Nip at their heels a little. You don't have to hurt them.
I'm not throwing them.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm tearing out empty chairs and throwing those. Like I'm trying to like.
You're coming in like people are screaming.
Here's the thing too. I am not in control of myself.
Okay. Yeah. So as you go through it, the rest of you kind of come on, and like right in the middle of the stage, with the curtains now having been ripped down. You see stagehands sort of freaking out on the side, and then you've got Martha's band, like in her banshee form, just going, no! I might have trapped Martha in the jar, but you decided we're going to get the audience out of there.
That was what
I was like, I might have brought Martha into the jar. Nope. Yeah. So now, as the rest of you, as Hope is out doing all of
Martha,
this,
though?
there is a very pissed off Martha right now on the stage.
Is Martha's human body still in this room?
It is. It faded. It is currently gone.
Fuck. Damn. Maybe we could put the body in the jar.
Well,
a little too late.
she's Hope's wild now.
Yeah,
We gotta
like,
wait for that magic to stop.
Well, she's currently distracted. She's not even looking at all of you. She's just
here's
seeing
the thing.
Hope.
Will Hope attack me? Will Martha attack me physically?
Well, you right now are getting all the people out. Like she's just screaming. No. What are the three of you? What are you doing?
Is the jar on Hope physically?
I drop it.
And you couldn't do anything with the jar anyway.
No, it's not
Oh,
part
like,
of us.
okay.
Trapping the jar
Well-
would have been what it could have been what you did with the thing, but like Hope is getting the audience out of there, which will work.
Yeah, I think if we touch the jar, it doesn't do anything.
No.
It's only when Hope uses
Yeah.
it that
Yeah.
Or,
stuff happens.
Or an avatar.
Okay, so this is perhaps the worst possible turn of events. Do we just try to keep hitting the ghost that we can't touch, or do we just try to get more people out? What do we?
Now, one thing to keep in mind is you can't it's possible to like emotionally defeat people, banish or bind them. Like you might be able to even emotionally heal her. Like she's got
Okay.
what happens is any sort of threat has some spectrum, some ways that you can affect them. It doesn't have to be like bribing someone, which I will. I'm not going to shock anyone here by saying bribing won't work in this case, but it might. But they'll have like right now, like she's got hurt or subdue is it was a 1, but when she's knocked unconscious, she goes into her banshee form, which means right now she has no hurt or subdue spectrum. There are other ways to affect her though.
Your music is low rent. You're not a very good performer.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying something. I tried something before. It didn't work. I'm trying something else.
She probably doesn't hear you at this point because she's also hearing all the screams and everything else. And unless you got close enough and loud enough for her to hear that, this also gives you a moment for the three of you to sort of talk about maybe what you want to do while there's all this stuff going on. I'll refill my drink real quick if you want to. Try to decide.
Okay. This is perhaps the worst possible turn of events. How do we beat a ghost?
I could get close to her and like shout out when our loved ones are gonna die.
When our loved ones are gonna die?
Well, I don't know. I
Why
don't
would
know
she
any
care?
of her loved ones. Well, that's what a banshee is.
Oh.
No,
They only come before or after. So it's a woman. It's like a fairy / ghost that only comes before or after someone in your family dies, and they just kind of mourn.
Before or after someone in your family dies, it's like all times. That's all time periods.
Aren't banshees like the spirits of people that have been wronged in a past life? Like maybe try to emotionally connect with her. Like maybe give her a hug.
Can't touch her.
Could we kill the Pope?
What what does that have to do with
Holy
anything?
water? Holy water!
Right?
Oh! I know nuns. I could go. Oh, but they're very far.
Yeah.
Teleport over there. I'll handle this.
Wait, Michael, I have a question. Is there iron or silver anywhere around here? Potentially? Is that something Troop could find?
You're not necessarily sure what would be iron or silver.
I have an idea then. Fuck it. I'm gonna just go around, take off my hat, and say, "Quick, put your silver and gold into this hat."
Okay.
As people are screaming.
Steve, do you want to try?
Stop screaming.
I think while they're doing that, Adam is just gonna like roll his shoulders. He's gonna walk up and just he's gonna like try to make eye contact with this banshee. Like while the minute she gets there, he's gonna be like, "I'm sorry for what happened to you. You can rest now." Just opens his arms real wide with his big frame.
Go ahead. This is a go toe to toe.
All right.
If this works, if you solve this with the power of friendship, Steve, you will have my eternal respect.
I made a character that's only about punching, and he has solved multiple things with hug.
I gotta add my emotionally overwhelmed, but I added a bunch of stuff. Just take out what you don't think fits. Ooh,
That's an 8. It's not a 12, but that's an 8.
All right. I'm gonna pick. You managed to achieve, or wait. Take something. No, get them. You get them good. I guess you get them good. Like make them hug me.
So, so you need to choose. Yeah. So basically, the status of 2. As that happens, like there's just this moment. Let me put this up here. You give her a status 2 of emotionally connected. Now she has essentially a emotionally healed is one of her spectrums. It requires because there's just this moment where you're like, I'm sorry, and then she's just like, as you and when you hug her, it doesn't feel solid in a way like you could punch her. Like she doesn't feel like vulnerable in that way, but there is a place where your hands almost land on something solid enough to hold for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll say because what you hit with what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. Let me just check something on the hit. Go toe to toe. No, tier equals power.
Oh.
Or no, 5.
So...
No, 5 with the -3. Do you know what though? The emotionally overwhelmed. I'm gonna cheat just a little bit.
Okay.
A person who's emotionally overwhelmed reaching out to someone else who's overwhelmed is often a fairly powerful thing. We would agree.
I agree.
No.
I'm not going to have it count against you.
Oh, so I get like a.
Which means you're going to get her a tier 5.
Okay.
What do you do when she starts to break down and like crying against your shoulder? She's not totally physical yet, but there's something more. There's something more tangible as she starts to absolutely cry on your shoulder. What do you do?
I think I do that. That it almost never helps, but I do that like, shh, it's okay. Let it out. You're allowed to be this way.
And she just, as you sort of watch, she's just absolutely breaking down. And you just hear that she looks in your eyes. There's this moment of connection, and she goes, "I should have been the greatest. I would have been the greatest if I wasn't this." And as this is happening, the rest of you see that her actual body is starting to like recompose itself as the banshee is sort of going away. So you've just given her a emotionally healed 5, which is what her spectrum is. Is emotionally healed 5 is how much you'd have to give her.
Nice.
And she breaks down like that. She's just breaking down, crying, and like you understand this.
I do
really well. I think that's nothing with the emotion. Like you're actually coming with the same hurt. She's like, I could have been something amazing if I wasn't this. If I wasn't this harbinger.
Yeah, I get that. You can be something better. Look at us. We're helping people, making the world a better place.
Don't look at me.
But don't
look
at
over
that.
here either.
So yeah. First of all,
Just like you move her away for like from starting the audience.
No, don't look over here.
What are Phil and Coop doing when they see this happen? When they see like right now you've got like Martha becoming human again, like absolutely sobbing in Adam's giant fucking mitts. What are you two doing on stage?
Well, I always think I was like I was like headed off stage, like looking through rubble, just like trying to find a piece of iron or something, and I'm like, oh, okay. We're not doing a murder anymore.
Yeah, and I was in the audience collecting valuables in my hat.
Or just trying to find stuff people dropped when they were running away from.
Yeah. Just like looking for like crucifixes and silver and whatnot. So like, I don't know. This is a turn. I thought we were gonna banish, but this is good too.
Hope. What's happening with you as you chasing the last of the people from the audience?
Yeah, so I think the theater is like largely empty now and absolutely ruined, and I'm just kind of standing there like a hulky monster. Like I notice it's quiet then.
It's quiet except for the sobs, like the racking, like loud. Like it's a keening, but not a keening against anyone else. It's a keening for herself.
trying to think. I think I turn and I start stalking toward the stage.
I'll get in between the two of them. We're making good progress here.
Let me through.
Hope.
We need to stop
No,
her.
you told me.
We need to stop her.
You said that when you get like this, I'm not supposed to let you do stuff like this.
We need to stop her.
If you don't stop, I'll do that. I'm gonna teleport you to.
Yeah. So
I'll
Hope,
teleport you to your ex-wife. I swear to God.
So Hope, are you gonna try to get past?
And you see me kind of like flinching. It's really hard for me to get back to normal, but I'm like,
You can do it. I believe in you.
I mean, like you see the smoke like swallow me up again, and then I'm back to normal.
There she is.
And then I immediately double over and throw up.
Oh, couldn't keep it in, could you?
Every goddamn time, I swear to God.
It's supposed to be that color, right?
Yeah, it's always black. It's always black.
You know what that is? That's too much bile. Excess bile in your humors.
I look around to the theater. I'm like, did I hurt anybody?
Maybe a sprained ankle, but
A couple lacerations, maybe.
No, nobody is dead, and nobody is, I think, even gonna need to go to the hospital or anything. So I think that's pretty good, right?
I am so fucked.
I mean,
I am so fucked. I am so fucked.
People don't remember these things.
And she looks up.
I destroyed the opera house.
It
An escaped orangutan destroyed the opera house. Or whatever the magic is gonna fill in.
Cooper, are you there with those two?
I guess now that I got my hat full.
Does it seem like Adam needs our help over there, or
Adam, she looks up at you and kind of grabs your kind of hands, and if you don't stop her, kind of brings it up towards her head, and just goes, "I can't live without singing."
Adam just kind of looks at her and goes, do you really want me to end it?
Yeah, what?
If I sing again, I'm gonna kill people.
No hesitation, just drops
Oh
her.
God!
It is very quiet in the theater after that thump.
Hey Phil, Cooper, can you magic that this was something different? Can you magic this place caught fire or something?
What I think that kind of mostly takes care of itself, but I can start a fire if you'd like.
Yeah, we start a fire.
Yeah, Cooper just starts a casual fire in the corner, burns up the curtains, and then is that good?
I think maybe I'm gonna grab her body and just disappear away from all of you.
All right, the fire is starting in the theater.
Gonna get out.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait. I guess I have to teleport. I have to teleport all of you guys out.
Wait,
Why?
so sorry, just
Or
to
you could
clarify,
run.
are we burning the theater down, or do you want me to put this out after it gets a decent amount of damage? Because I got some sand over here. I got
Put
lots of sandbags.
it out after this decent amount of damage.
Okay. I just watch the theater start to burn.
I think I maybe teleport back after a minute. Teleport you guys out.
Okay.
This is probably good.
Back to our office.
Well, I'm gonna take you guys back to the office, and then I'm gonna go bury her.
Yeah, what do you all say when you all teleport back? Is this just everyone? No one saying anything, or
Yeah.
Did we
I
kill a
think-
woman tonight?
No, I killed a woman.
Okay.
Well, is it killing when she asks you to?
Yeah. Is she
It's
dead?
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's still killing, absolutely.
Still
Well,
dead.
Adam,
so
we need
yes.
to talk about alternative methods of talking someone down, because like
She
she
said
said singing is her life, but like what if we did like the bear or whatever it's called, but for singing, we could start our own bar and she could be famous amongst magic people or something. I don't know.
Oh yes, I loved Jeremy Allen White, senior, senior, senior in The Bear.
Wait, that you mean like the bowl where we
Yeah,
fight?
like the bull, but like for
Oh,
I don't know. There's got to be some magic bullshit people who like listening to singing.
The problem is it still damages. Look what she did to us. If we let her
I mean,
sing and
Look, Adam,
she
you didn't do anything wrong, okay?
well,
You did kill her, but it might have been the right answer.
they're
yeah.
telling me I did something wrong. I don't
no,
think
I'm
wait,
I
hold
telling
on,
you, you
hold
did
on.
something wrong.
I'm
You
not
didn't do
saying you did
anything
something
wrong.
wrong. I'm just saying we gotta
Yeah.
acknowledge the reality of the situation, which is that you did kill a woman.
No, the fire
I
killed her.
All right.
I
Do
I'm
we need a priest or a nun or something? I can't get a priest. I don't have any priest contacts, but I have a nun
Cooper, it
to bury the woman.
I'm gonna take care of that.
aren't we just gonna drop her in the river? That's what we do with people do with most of the
See,
bodies around here.
that's what I thought. That was what I was expecting. But then Phil started talking about burying her, and now it's like, well, do we need to consecrate the ground or?
Ground, what are you talking about?
Well, where are you
Yeah.
going to bury her, Phil?
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot uh that Nessa and Phil are speaking right now. I forgot that things don't exist outside of this city. Because in my head I was like, I'm gonna take her to Ireland.
there is a suburb.
What?
There is a suburb. The suburbs are very strange. There's something very off-putting about the suburbs.
Is there not like a swamp anywhere or something?
Yes, there is sort of a swamp, sort of on the outskirts.
Oh my God.
Well, it's home.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah. All right.
Coop,
I mean,
why
well,
don't
it's not home. It's closest to a bog.
Coop, why don't you go with Phil and
Yes.
dispose of the
I
body?
don't call it that. Let's call it put a woman to rest.
Yeah, that. Dispose of the body. Go.
Phil, take me where you're going. Where let's do this.
Yeah.
And that's what it
I-
looks like when Phil does shadow magic.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why you all get so nauseous every time.
Yeah, I immediately throw up as we land in a stinky, noxious swamp.
As the
Now,
two
is
of
that one supposed to be that color?
as the two of them disappear, Adam is just gonna look at Hope, and be like, "You keep doing that, it's gonna kill you."
If I didn't do it, it would have killed a lot of more people. What do
Yeah.
I gotta live for?
It's getting worse. This time it took you a lot longer to come back to normal than usual.
It's gonna get worse, okay? It's gonna get worse before it gets better, and eventually it's gonna be there. And it's just that's who I'll be.
I don't want to kill you.
You're gonna have to eventually.
But well,
Big guy, it's okay. It's okay. All right. What have I gotta live for?
I don't know.
Eventually,
Sure, there's got to be more than this, right?
look, I need you to do me a favor, okay? The moment you think I've gone too far and I'm not coming back, you do to me what you did to that girl. Do you understand? I'm
Yeah.
giving you permission right now. You do what you need to do.
All right. I guess. If it comes to that, let's try to not.
I'll try not to, okay?
You want to leave me with them too?
You're good. You and Cooper are good together. You're a good team.
We are, but he. But every time we do something together, it doesn't work. It's weird. Like we
Oh,
contrast to each other.
it doesn't work, but it also does work. Remember the fireworks? He did really good with those.
That's true. That's true.
Cooper's
You
a good
guys
kid.
got the information at the garage.
We got yeah. And Phil knows his stuff. He is good to go.
Yeah. Well, okay.
So Nessa, what are you doing with the body?
I guess I teleport the two of us out to the swamp. And I'm assuming it's the kind of swamp where there's like enough ground where I can bury her
Mm-hmm.
somewhat. And creepily, the spot that I have teleported us to just already has 2 shovels waiting. Coop.
Have you used this place before?
You don't want to know about it.
Okay. So into the bog here, or are we gonna dig our own hole, or kind of into the water?
I think we're gonna dig our own hole. She deserves a proper burial.
Okay. So you're gonna do that, and I can watch, or
I hand Coop a shovel. There's 2 shovels, and I hand Coop one of them.
oh, all right.
Try not to
I
get too dirty.
suppose.
It looks suspicious.
I definitely like roll up my sleeves and hike up my pants before I start digging.
I think I dig the hole. We dig the hole. And I'm going to say, Miss Ellis, I'd like to think that I'm more than my thing. More than just some rat that knows how to tell what the weather is. We all know what the weather's going to be. And frankly, no one really cares whether or not it's going to be spring for a couple more days or winter. It's like a week and a half. And I think you could have been more than what you had. But we are where we are. Goodbye.
All right.
Oh my god.
January
That was
10th.
the
Then I'm
worst.
I just put that into the note for Martha Ellis died on January 10th, 1942, buried in a swamp.
Incredible.
The banshee
I mean,
returns
it's
to the
kind of-
bogs.
Exactly. And despite all the care that I took into doing the grave, I'm just gonna kind of like tap her in.
You just gotta tap her in.
Yeah. But we don't have a lowering thing.
Phil, can you?
How up?
She's
how
face
up and close to
down,
this-
Phil. Can you turn her over? I poke
Okay,
at her
I'll
with my
turn her
shovel,
over.
trying to turn her over.
I turn her over, and then we start. Then we gotta fill in a hole.
All right, this feels bad.
It didn't feel right to burn her body up. You know, I feel like if burying her out here, the mystery of Martha Ellis is allowed to continue. They never
Are we gonna
found
put
her
a?
body.
Are we putting a grave marker on, or?
No, 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 no. I mean,
Oh, okay.
for when they tell the story of the fire, they'll be like, there was a fire. Martha Ellis, was in it. Her body was never found. Like there'll be a great tale of Martha Ellis, and in that way, she'll keep living.
Okay.
All right.
Whether if they just found her body all burnt up, well, also they might be like, she broke her neck. That's suspicious.
Well,
That's
they'd have
weird.
to find the body. The body's gone. Like, there's a fire there that took up part of it, but then they're going to find a body there.
What am I burying then?
Where are you burying her body? In the swamp?
What?
Yeah.
Which means
That's
they're
what
not.
we've been doing.
They're not going to find
What-
it in
what-
the theater.
Yes,
Notice
yes.
though she disappeared.
Oh, it's
There
like her
was a
banshee
fire.
body. Well, either
No,
okay.
it's
Either
her
way,
human
I'm
body.
burying some part of her out here.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, so it's not even her whole body. It's
No,
like
no, because she became herself again. She
Okay.
her body returned.
Okay, well, I'm burying that body out here in the bog. I'm not just digging a hole from metaphorical grave.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, a metaphorical grave that we dug that was 6 feet deep in
If
the
you want-
swamp while we were getting eaten by mosquitoes.
Do me a favor if you want to bring up the City of Mist or the player. What did I call it? Trying to get the actual
Player
thing to pop
handbook
up.
guide.
The player. I think there's a player guide or no, not player's guide. There's one I made. Because I've got the actual. It's not the cheat sheet.
The cheat sheet.
There's other, but there's one that says
No.
player moves.
Yes.
We'll have about a week or so of downtime. So if you each want to take a moment, so whenever your character has some downtime, choose one way to spend it. Give attention to one of your logos or extra themes. Tell everyone at the table how you do it and mark attention on that theme, which is experience. Work the case. Tell everyone how you work. That's gone now. Explore your mythos. Tell everyone at the table which mystery you explore and how you do it. You gain one clue with a method and a source based on your description. Mark attention on that mystery's theme. Prepare for your next activity. Tell everyone at the table how you prepare. Choose one. Recover all your burnt power tags. Or gain 3 juice and a method based on your description. So if you got burnt power tags, that's the way to do it. You can choose from the effect improvements under change the game. Recover from your last activity for each ongoing status still affecting you. The MC will tell you if and how it can be reduced during your downtime and by how many tiers. Alternatively, the MC can allow you to reduce some or of your statuses by 1 tier for each relevant tag you have. Like essentially, your emotionally overwhelmed will go away. I think there are a couple other tags that might be able to be brought down. So if you want to take a look through it and decide something that you do during your downtime. And we'll be able to go through one at a time and sort of describe how you spend your downtime.
Emotionally overwhelmed, you said, goes away?
Emotionally overwhelmed will just kind of go away over probably just over a couple days to sort of shake what happened.
And where can I find all this?
If you look at the player
Under-
moves, it's on the second page under montage.
In the middle.
What sheet is this? I guess.
Is it the
It's in
yellow
the
sheet?
Google Drive.
Yeah, it's the one that's got all the yellow that looks like it's not that's completely yellow. There's one. It's just called City of Mist Player Moves, not the cheat sheets.
Is it in one of the
It's in the folder on Google Drive. It should be pinned.
All right, pin the Google Drive. City of Mist. Okay.
And Michael, sorry if this has already been answered, but we do need to pay for my one burned tag. I do have to do the prepare for the next activity.
You basically will use that.
Well, then
back.
I know what I'm doing.
And Steve, I'll also let you know. Have any of you read any Hellblazer?
Hellblazer?
Yes.
No.
John Constantine Hellblazer.
No,
Oh,
I haven't.
then yes, a little bit.
There was a really great Warren Ellis thing where there was this ghost killing people that was kind of coming up and just like, hold me, hold, and like killing all these people. When John Constantine finally came up, just sort of smoking, it was like, hold me. All right, then. And he just kind of like gives the ghost a hug, and then it fades out and ends. Because the thing, and he's just like, God, I'm gonna smell like a dead. I'm gonna smell like a dead man for about a week because of the smell of it. But basically, it's like everyone else was so terrified they didn't do what it asked. And John Constantine is just like, sometimes a ghost needs a hug. And so one thing to keep in mind, like you can emotionally, or there's other ways of defeating things that aren't just going to be punching something. And sometimes, like I said, she had emotionally healing 5, and with like I said that it made sense that your -3 wouldn't actually be a -3 because someone who's hurt opening up to someone else who hurt can be very powerful.
It was an amazing move, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, did you see what I sent you on the Zoom chat?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I was just like, just try it. Like, it'll actually... that's not actually a terrible idea.
Well, I was like, yeah, why don't we try just giving her a hug? And then I see, try it. And I'm like, what? And then I saw it was to me. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's one of those things that most other role-playing games don't let you do. The first time I ran Marvel Heroic at Fear the Con, I made Mecha Ava Braun too powerful. So Mecha Ava Braun turned out, because it was the first time I'd run the system, turned out to be too powerful. So they punched the clone of Adolf Hitler until they emotionally defeated Mecha Ava Braun.
I mean, it seems like it'll do it.
Worked.
All right, so I don't know what our next activity is, so I can't prepare for that.
Correct.
Uh, I th I don't really have anything to recover from.
Well, so then you might be able to give attention to one of your either your mythos or your
Yeah.
mythos.
Um, mm,
So Nessa, you're saying, are you? And this is, I'm Ibrahim. You might be doing this too. Are you preparing for next? Well, the preparing for the next activity can also be, is to tell everyone how you prepare or choose one. Recover all your burnt tags. It could be how do you recover all your burnt tags? Like basically get yourself back together.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna explore my mythos.
Okay. Let me know what are you doing.
I need Shadowmancer back. Even though I have liked tapping into only using Shadows of the Future. It has led to some interesting problem
Yeah.
solving.
If you want
But
to
I
let us,
think hmm?
I was saying if you both want to let me know what it is you do, and that can get like Nessa, your powers back,
Yeah.
your tags back, and then for Ibrahim, a clue, with
To
a
my
method and a source
mystery.
based on the description.
So
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
trying to make
I'm
sure I
gonna go
understand.
back to basics and just like learn everything that I ever learned about shadow magic, like starting over, like going through everything bit by bit, piece by piece, inch by inch.
We all
Uh,
fall down
yeah,
Okay.
by
just
total
really
soldiers.
like the physical therapy of magic.
I love magic physical therapy. Gets you back in
And
gear.
exactly.
Okay. I think I understand how this works. So I want to go and do I want to just have I think Cooper just spends the next couple of days trying to like figure out how to get back through the mirror to Avalon and to get more information or more clues towards the mystery of where is the king who was promised and like what is sort of going on there.
So what I said, when you give yourself a clue, one thing you noticed while you were there, you could see the city from Avalon.
Hmm.
It's
Mm.
somewhere here. And so, like, basically, if you want to give yourself a clue, but what the clue can do is, and you can actually wait to use it until there's a point where you can ask a question and get an answer or a solid lead. I would just make a note, maybe searching for Avalon, and give yourself one clue that can wait for a bit. Like you can wait till it's actually important, and then go ahead and use it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, you can bank that. That's not something that's going to become obsolete because the thing is in the city somewhere. You recognize the skyline. You might be trying to find it, um, but that'll give you the clue. Nessa, that will let you essentially recover all your burnt power tags. And for Hope
Just the
and
one,
Adam,
but
ah, crud.
I let you burn all
How
your
do I?
power tags from. So stop holding
How do
back.
you?
I guess if you 7 to 9, we'll burn all the power tags.
Mm-hmm.
I know I kind of want to. I know I should probably be clearing my story tags,
Mm-hmm.
but I kind of want to explore my mythos
Okay.
with Pythos.
So what do you do?
Um, so I am curious about like how much of the mystery is how much my mind is already gone, and I know that Adam said it was getting worse. So I'm like, I'm almost like meditating. It's like I get into my office and I kind of shut my eyes and I'm just trying to like connect with that, with whatever's like left deep inside of myself, like that chaos.
Okay.
And I can feel just a little bit of it, just like that dark little sense of foreboding deep in myself.
All right.
Mm.
If you want to, make a note that you have a clue that is banked that you can use when you think it'll be important about meditation, trying to figure out more about yourself.
Uh, duh, 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 duh. I think Adam is going to give attention to his personality,
Okay.
to which is his Papa Bear persona, personality, his Papa Bear. Basically, he was able to stop somebody without using his brute strength.
Mm-hmm.
And he's starting to come to the realization that maybe he can effectively do things without fighting. So I think he's like, during that week, I think he's like volunteering to some shelters and like just trying to connect with people more than he usually does. Like he's at a soup kitchen one day, uh, giving out stuff to the homeless, stuff like that.
Okay. So go ahead and mark attention on that theme as you're spending your
Yep.
time there. And we'll say, so do me a favor. If you look at the simple calendar, you should be able to see a couple notes that have been left.
Where do I find the calendar?
Over on the journal notes, on the left-hand side, there'll be a journal notes, calendar.
Okay. Okay, calendar. Maybe? Yep, calendar, yep.
Okay.
Can you see the notes that I left?
Yeah, Martha Ellis died. Killing Me Softly. First session.
Okay. So yeah, we got a couple things there that happened.
Shinobi Sushi.
We cut to the next Thursday. Nessa. 4 people come to the door of the restaurant, Kim, including 2 of the biggest people you think you've ever seen. And they're not looking like your standard clientele.
You're muted.
Still muted. There you go.
Sorry, how can I help you?
Hope, you're all getting together at the sushi restaurant that one of you knew? You're talking to Kim, the front of house manager?
Ma'am, can I help you?
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you just staring into nothing, ma'am?
You've all
We
met.
also we don't
Nessa, are you
allow.
playing? Nessa, are you playing Phil?
Yeah, there's a sushi place
I thought I was-
sushi place you've all gone to. That
I thought I was playing Kim.
yeah. We're at the moment like Nessa right now is playing Kim front of house,
Okay.
and there's the sushi place that someone was aware of. You are all going to kind of talk about what's coming up next.
Can I just get some sake, please? And that's it.
All right, I can direct you to our bar area, but ma'am, are you sure you don't want any food with that?
No,
We can
no.
serve at the bar.
Sake's good.
So are the 4 of you just going to the bar to sit at the bar and talk?
Is it like an all you can eat, like a buffet, or do they
Not a
bring you the
buffet.
sushi?
You got to order.
Adam orders like the deluxe platter. It's like,
Manny.
I'll take the big one.
Ibrahim, Manny.
Oh,
2 of the biggest people you've ever seen sit down, along with 2 other folk at the bar. It's a fairly
Yeah.
dead night.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
making a motion at you that you know is my like, watch out for that person. They are gonna be a problem drunk.
I'm looking at the 2 big fellas, and then I'm looking at like this military looking person, and I'm like, they all look like problems. Hey there, sports. Can I get you started with a I guess a bottle?
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing? 3 bottles of sake over here?
Sodas, yeah.
Just started. Okay, all right.
Yeah, and can you get the family deluxe platter for that guy?
Cod, you're the
That'd be
first one.
me.
You're the first one to see. You hear this, these wheels go screeching, and there is a car that seems to be careening out of control across the street, and it is going like pedal to the metal down the street and sort of like as it's making its way down, possibly towards the window of your building of the Shinobi Sushi.
Oh,
Odd.
Steve.
Oh,
God.
COD.
How do we know who the secondary characters were playing?
Because that's the one that they
I
played
remember.
in the Cortex game.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yes. Sorry, like, for a moment they're gonna pop into them, and then we're gonna like.
Gotcha.
Like
See, when you said COD, I thought you said Coop. So
no, COD. You were COD. So
COD is I think he's flirting with one of the patrons. Like, here you go, and here's my number in case you want to get it. What the fuck? What? Everybody out the way of the window. Let's go.
all right, Cooper, Hope, Adam, and Phil. You hear this thing kind of going out of control, and you look and you see a car. Looks like it's speeding its way towards the building itself. What do y'all do? Like, towards Shinobi Sushi.
Uh, 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 Adam, use your body.
All right.
Why are we using the body? Why not using the shadow magic?
I think Adam is gonna like. How close is it to like? Does he have time to get out and like stand in front of the window?
Yeah, we'll see. You gonna catch the car?
Yeah, Adam's body of the gods, man.
All
Adam
right.
is just gonna like plant his feet and like shove his arms out.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna. So if you want, it's got speeding 4. If you want to try to catch it, this is. It's gonna be possible. It's not gonna be easy.
Is there a way for me to assist
Yeah, if someone
with
wants.
magic by melting the tires to
Do you
make that speeding 4 a lower speeding?
Yeah. Go ahead and hit change the game.
I think that's going to be more useful than the other kind of assist.
I'll wait for you to make that.
Yeah, I should
Charm
be.
the car, Coop. Charm the car.
Yeah, I'll butter the car up. Let's do a change the game with do magic.
Ten. 2 juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Okay. I want to reduce that by 2 if I can.
All right. It'll reduce it by 2.
Just melt those tires into a rubbery, goopy mess.
So is this face danger or go toe to toe?
This is go toe to toe.
Go toe to toe. Kaplooey.
All right. So we'll have a 2. Whoops. We'll have the 2 speeding added.
All right.
Tell me what you do. You got a 9.
You managed to achieve your goal, e.g., take something they hold. I guess I'm gonna pick that one. I think as the car is about there, Adam just like plants his feet, shoves his hands forward, and like you just see like all the muscles in him just ripple with like almost. I don't even know how to describe it. Like magical waves, like a god putting his arms out and the car stops.
Okay,
You just see like the hands push in a little bit.
All right, so here's what I want you to do. Also, go ahead and make a face danger because you didn't block dodge or counter their. Or wait, you can choose one. So yeah, you basically face danger now to see if you're going to take any damage from this. As you catch the fucking car.
I don't think Protector of the Weak fits in that one, so I'll do everything else but that for the face danger. Oof.
Okay, we're gonna have you take broken ribs 4 as you catch it, but it slams into the wall.
Okay.
And as like,
broken ribs.
There's this moment where you all see like in the in the driver's seat, there's someone who is dead and looks like some of the glass is shattered like into him. And there's like a blonde at the bar who just sort of looks and goes, looks like he was going too fast. And let's go to geek out during credits.
Ooh. God.
The end of the
I
session
think
with
I'm gonna
credits.
start the next session with admonishing Vaughn at the bar, like, "Hey, what the fuck? A man is dead."
And Sarah, what you don't know is that's the rift of Goldilocks.
Whoa.
Who
The girl at the bar?
Did Goldilocks make that happen posthumous? No, okay.
No,
she just talks
she
like
can
that
do,
sometimes.
She can do too hard, too soft, too hot, too cold, too big, too small.
Okay,
Wow.
so
That
she
guy's heart
also
was-
talks like that sometimes just for the hell of it.
Yeah, she goes.
That's
I
awesome.
went too fast.
That guy's heart was too big.
So now you get to
Dead.
geek out during credits. You can look at how the crew has grown this session, what character has the most meaningful interaction with you, or which of your themes is under the most strain. If it collapses, what new aspect will come up in its place. That is at the bottom of the second page of the player moves.
Mm-hmm.
And we can go through and for each of you.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot I can recover a burnt crew power tag. Would marking attention on like I don't know, we can't mark attention on a negative.
Well,
Because we are bumbling.
It's on a crew theme because you have been doing detective work, so you could mark attention on the crew theme, and you solved the mystery.
True, we did.
Not in the way other people would have wanted, but you
Yeah.
solved it.
I wonder if we'll get paid for that. Oh wait, maybe the guy will pay us. But
Oh,
I think for me I think part of us growing has really been like confronting our darker parts or like sadder elements. Granted, that was mostly by force via Banshee, but you know what? It happened anyway.
All right, you can mark attention on the crew theme. So for everyone else, if you look at the geek out during credits, what applies to you, if anything? You can answer one or more of them.
I think I grew closer with Adam.
Okay.
I can see that.
The most meaningful interaction? Yeah, I think yeah, absolutely. Add one help point or one hurt point next to the name of your character card. I'll add another help point.
Okay, for everybody else?
For me, I think me and Coop. Because I know
together.
Yeah, Hope and I did a lot together this mystery, but Ibrahim, you and I buried a woman out in the bog, and that means a lot to me.
You get close when you do that.
Yeah. Well known. They call it bog bonding.
Bogdan.
Bognan.
Bogdan.
Okay.
I think my defining event is under the most strain right now.
Okay. So you want to have a basically you want the moment to think of like what aspect might show up in its place. If an aspect goes away, what pops up is going to be an opposite. If it was a logos regular theme, it becomes a mythos theme. If it was a mythos or magical theme, it becomes a logos.
I think if the defining event goes away, keeping with the theme of Prometheus, I think it's going to be a relic, and I think it's going to be the Eternal Flame.
Okay.
Because the defining event was like his defining
Good luck, Steve.
All good.
I had such a crush on her as a kid. As an adult too.
Susanna? Was it Susanna Hoff?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nice.
And anybody else?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a thing. Oh, just Steve, were you still doing yours?
I'm good.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
I think that I'm gonna add a help point with I guess I don't think I have one for Phil, so I'm gonna add one for Phil.
Okay.
Good. I
And
have
then I
two
think,
for you.
oh, nice. And then I think the thing under the most strain is my, wait, what is this one? My con man one, my personality thing is under some pretty bad. It's still burnt to hell.
Mm.
And I think
Broken
it's at, is
ribs.
it at 2? No, it's at 1 fade. I don't know what would replace that right now, but
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Something to keep an eye on. All right,
Yeah.
I think we're good for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, let us know where we can find all you wonderful folk.
Hey, gang, my name is Ibrahim. You can find me at cosmic_Ebe on TikTok, sometimes Twitter, maybe Instagram. You will see me post bread.
Oh,
Red.
That's
Bread?
it, just bread.
Nice. I'm Sarah. I'm Power Week on TikTok and Power Week almost everywhere else.
hey, I'm Nessa. You can find me everywhere under Loch Nessa. LOCHNEASSA. I don't know when, but Dead Teen House Party is going to come back at some point, and you should listen to that, especially if you want to hear me tell you the plot of horror series. You don't have to watch it yourself.
Fun. I'm Steve. I'm the Dragon X on TikTok. I'm also a cast member of Beards and Barbarians on Friday nights, as well as a co-host of the Ronin STEM podcast. You can check us out if you want to. If not, I don't care. Have fun. Thank you for watching.
All right. I'm Improv GM everywhere. Next week I have a stand-up gig, but I'm hoping we're back the week after that. And have a great evening.
Bye.